Good governance, industrialization, and youth empowerment has been described as key component for faster development in Adamawa State. Dr. Agosu Bamei, a lead speaker at the second edition of Ibrahim Leadership Symposium, stated this in his presentation at the event which took place at Jamaica, Yola North. Correspondent Ambrose Yola completes the report.
The second edition of IBA Leadership Symposium with the theme The Greatest Industries Adamawa was attended by several civil organizations, academia, traditional leaders, politicians, and journalists, youth, and the elderly, among others. The lead speaker, Dr. Agosu Bamei, Leadership and Good Governance, stressed the importance of good governance, youth employment, and tapping the vast potentials of the state for industrial development.
This particular symposium, the second in the series, for the Ibrahim Foundation, is centered around how we can industrialize Adamawa State and make it great. And when we talk about industrialization, we're talking about, maximizing all the potentials of the state. So my paper is centered around how we can do that.
In a keynote address, the convener of the program, Lieutenant Ibrahim, retired, commended the state government for infrastructure development and the need to industrialize the state, which enhances faster development as it provides employment opportunities to the teeming youth.
It's all about talking about leadership for the great state of Adamawa. Very soon, the 2027 election will be around. So we just needed, I want to make it as part of my contribution to the state. We need to start talking about leadership. What is it that Adamawa people need in the nearest future? And that's why the theme for this leadership symposium is the greater industrious Adamawa. The present governor is doing his best infrastructure-wise. There's a problem, and that problem is that a lot of people won't be employed. Because once you have industries, just like we talk about China, South Korea, Japan, they have industries. We need people to be employed. We need people to have the right skills, the right attitude, and the right knowledge.
Some participants at the event called on the authorities of Scotland to give attention to youth employment. On his part, the Police Public Relations Officer Adamawa State Command, SP Suleiman Yahayangoroji, encouraged youth to embrace hard work and show verses that will gain their image.
We discovered that most of the threat coming to the security is not an external threat, it is an internal threat, and who are most close to the society is youth. So we decided to engage them, we talk to them, we interact with them, and we all agreed that yes. Highlights
of the event was a panel of discussion that featured traditional leaders, politicians, academians, and journalists. Ambrose Yola, 26 News.